Hello there. All right. Let's see. Get everybody in here. Yep, there we go. All right. Now we are now live. Good evening, everybody. How are you all? We're here for another Tuesday talk, and I hope that you all have been having a good week so far. Just wanted to let you know what's going on this week in the world of jazz and the spirit. And yours truly, RichardDAbreuJr. First, is this the first Tuesday? No, this is the second Tuesday. That's right. But this whole month, we definitely want to say a wonderful, happy Women's History Month to all of our wonderful women and all of our men who celebrate them. How are you doing, sir? Good to see you. Always, Dr. Griffin. And of course, I'm listening to my gospel jazz radio. And, you know, I need to say something about that because, last Saturday, I had to learn something about Facebook. So there were a couple of songs that were playing in the background. Well, actually, I guess as long as they were playing in the background, that was okay. But I'm doing fine. Thank God. You know, just every day is a new mercy. So that's my answer to that question nowadays, especially during the pandemic. But you know, there was what was it? It was the Jonathan Butler. Well, it's really Kirk Whalum featuring Jonathan Butler song called "We Need You, Lord," and that was playing, and I really liked the song, so I kind of stopped talking for a minute to listen to it. But that was a red flag for Facebook because apparently doing that is a violation of copyright or something for them. So so they actually muted my video during that time, and then later I was calling attention to the beautiful arrangement of Amazing Grace that, you know, featured Hubert Laws on flute, arranged by Don Sebesky, and that was a no-no too. Like, I guess you're not supposed to just let the music play and, you know, and nothing else, because I guess that's a violation of their copyright law, their copyright agreement. So I definitely don't want to step on any toes there, and I'm a songwriter myself, so I don't want to cause any harm to fellow songwriters. I just love the songs, that's all. So so I will try not to call too much attention to the songs, so I don't want to get in trouble. But I absolutely adore this music, and it's part of who I am. And you know, so for that part, I am just really grateful. So anyway, I just if some of you listen to my video from this past Saturday, you'll hear it. Now the one that's on YouTube, which is where I got the song, the Hubert Law song, Amazing Grace, it plays just fine on there, and apparently on Twitter as well, but just Facebook. So, you know, something unique about the agreement that Facebook has with the publishers or something like that. So I'm gonna let them worry about that, and I'm just gonna stay in my lane. But yeah, it's a relaxing backdrop, and it's a nice vibe to do these broadcasts to. And my whole point again is to raise awareness of this music, and so that's what I want to do. But you know, I just have to get smarter as I do it, and kind of, you know, learn from the experiences. So just want to let you know, if you listen to it, that's why you hear this big kind of quiet space, and I'm making faces, and, you know, obviously enjoying myself, and it's like, what is he doing? That's what I was doing. I was listening to "We Need You, Lord" and Amazing Grace. But anyway, so that's there. Hi, Sister Jackie, good to see you. And So I want to let y'all know, or remind you, I guess, about a few other things. One, we have our special Jazz in the Spirit mugs. This one still has to be, I just realized this one still has to be logoed, but they look like this, and they got the Jazz in the Spirit logo on it. And then we've also got some t-shirts with the Jazz in the Spirit logo on them too. So stop by my website, www.jazzinthespirit.com, and pick up one. Support us. Definitely could use your support. And what else did I want to let you know? Well, all this month we're going to be highlighting the song La Pureza del Amor de Cristo, which is Spanish, and the English title is Christ's Love So Pure. It's track number 2 on my album Jazz in the Spirit, and so each month I'm going to be highlighting a particular song on the album. So and one of the other things I want to do in March is just because I did give it a Spanish title, and the whole style that we've come to call Latin jazz has really drawn a strong influence from Puerto Rico and and so March 2nd was American Citizenship Day in Puerto Rico, and then March 22nd is Puerto Rico Emancipation Day. So those are big celebrations. And then the Havana World Music Festival in Cuba happens in March also. So those are things that I want to make you all aware of. Maybe you're aware of them already, but if you weren't, then now you are. And this music, as I said, draws heavily on those influences. The African diaspora in the Americas. So I'm going to start off by letting you hear some more of that, and I'm going to go on to some of my other stuff. So let's see. Here we go. So this is La Pureza del Amor de Cristo. And I'm pretty sure I can let this one play. Mr. Steve Brown on the electric guitar playing the melody with me. Mr. John DiMartino on piano. Mr. Lino Gomez from Panama on the bass. And my dear friend and brother, Sticks Bones, on the drums. Can't forget about the percussion. Mr. Renato Toms on the percussion, also from Panama. Forgot to say, Renato was also at Berkeley with me. That's where we met. That pattern right there, in case you didn't know, is called the mantuno on the piano. Right? And this general pattern of music with the doom, 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 we call that the timbal. I hear you, Sister Jackie. Well, go ahead and get it. That's the whole idea. Get your groove on. Yeah. Yeah, work it, Jam. Little manteca right there. Yeah. Chromatics. Woo-hoo. All right, I'm gonna keep going. One of the two songs that I played soprano on the CD. Hey. Watch it now. Yeah. Here goes Renato. Yeah, that's right. He had them tuned up real nice. And now here comes Sticks. A little hip-hop sabal, right? Woo! Yeah. And we bring it all back in. Here comes Steve. Bring it on home. All right. Thank you guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that you will support the CD, the album, the download, whatever you want to call it. That would be awesome. Sister Jackie, I see you say, oh, you said your niece in LA is watching. Georgia watching. Oh, hello there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate that. And, you know, from everyone, from wherever you're watching, you know, tune in. I'm here every Tuesday doing my Tuesday talks, and I'm also on Saturdays. I have another one that I do called Saturday Sentiments, where I, you know, talk about different things that are kind of near and dear to my heart. And then every other Friday, not every Friday, but every other Friday, I'll do what we call Saturday sentiments. I'm sorry, that's wrong. On Fridays, messed that up. Fridays, I do what I call Friday night inspiration. Then this actually will be a Friday night inspiration week. So if you haven't tuned in yet, I hope you will tune in this Friday at 7:30. We're gonna be actually featuring a special guest, friend of mine, Miss Leslie Harris. She's a wonderful singer, and we've worked together in different settings, whether it be church, wedding bands, different kinds of things. But she's got a beautiful voice, and she's going to be my special guest this Friday for Friday Night Inspiration. So tune in. We always have a good time. It's a lot of energy. And, of course, we do some of the music from the Jazz and the Spirit repertoire. We do some other things, some of the popular stuff that's out there now, or just whatever. So I hope y'all will join us, and we would love to see you. And in terms of this week's events, you already heard that, that I'm going to be doing that one on Friday and Saturday. But also, I don't know if I told everybody, but I've been working on a book recently about gospel jazz, and I'm pretty excited about that. We're making some good progress, and my hope is to have it ready by the summer. Sometimes I put myself on these crazy deadlines, but one of the things that I want to do is, because I released my CD on Juneteenth 2020, in the middle of the pandemic, I want to see if I can put this book out on Juneteenth 2021, sort of a culmination of that whole effort. So look for that, and keep asking me about it, because that helps me to keep accountable. And also, I'm working on a Christmas album, which hopefully, maybe by the fall or something, it should be ready. So I just talked to Mr. Corey Brown, a wonderful, wonderful engineer. So he was kind of tied up during the month of February, so I didn't get to do much that month. But he's about to go on spring break, so we'll get a few things done in March, and we're just going to go ahead and keep pressing forward. So I'm excited about that. And then, let's see here. What else did I want to tell you all about? There is, let me see. I can't think of it right now. I got to write it down so I'll remember. But let's see. Oh, you said Giorgio is a great vocalist. Oh, well, listen. We got to talk. Send me his information, or Giorgio, if you're there. Am I reading this right, Giorgio? I think so. Sure. If you got something that you'd like me to hear, please, by all means, I'd love to hear it. And I'm always looking to hear from other talented people, and looking to call attention to what you do, so, because that's how we help each other. Definitely, if you can send me that would be great. Oh, you can send an email. That's true. I forgot about that. You can send an email to, it's kind of long, but it's not hard to remember. Email address is peoplewhomakeadifference@jazzinthespirit.com. Oh, thank you very much. peoplewhomakeadifference@jazzinthespirit.com. So if you send me an email with your information, or if you have a video or something like that, or a project that's out or something like that you'd like me to call attention to, I'd be happy to do it. So thank you. Let's see here. Well, this is let me see. Oh, that was what it was. Okay. On Saturday, for my Saturday sentiments, I'm going to be going into detail about the story behind this song that you just heard. Um, Again, the Spanish title is La Pureza del Amor de Cristo, and the English title is Christ's Love So Pure. And it's not an exact translation, but it's what I would call a theological translation, because the that name was actually given to me by a seminary professor, Reverend Dr. Humberto Alfaro at New York Theological Seminary, and I appreciate the thought that he put into that, because that's exactly what I wanted. So I'll tell you all more about that on Saturday when I go into the details about it. But I hope you all can join me. I'm going to be doing that on Saturday at 11, right here on all these three platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube, as well as Instagram. So I hope that you all will join us and just hear a little bit more about the story of what this is all about. So is there anything that you all wanted to I'm just looking at these comments. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But yeah, all I can say is, all right. No. I want to get that real clear. But I do thank you. And this Thursday, this is also pretty exciting. I'm going to have an opportunity to speak with Mr. RichardDAbreuJr, who is the, I guess you could say, curator or sort of the creative mind behind this station, Gospel Jazz Radio. And I'm going to actually have a chance to talk to him and, just kind of see, what his story is, because I really like the way that he thinks. He does a really nice mix of, the straight ahead side, the smooth side, the kind of instrumental gospel side, the vocal side. He mixes it all in together really well. So I hope that you all will check it out. It's on the internet, the Jazz Radio Network, and that particular, there are 4 different stations within the Jazz Radio Network, and this one is just called Gospel Jazz, and I listen to it just about every day. So yeah, I think that you'll get a kick out of it too. So definitely support. And then, since I finished the last book, The Living the Life I Sing, by Thomas A. Dorsey and Dr. Alfonso Simpson, I started another one. This one is the New Grove Gospel, Blues, and Jazz entry. It's a part of the larger set, the New Grove Dictionary of Music, and it's a multi-volume set, basically like an encyclopedia, just condensed into a dictionary and sorted like a dictionary. So they've taken the 3 subject headings of gospel, blues, and jazz, and they put them together in a book, which my parents gave me as a Christmas present. So I'm just getting to it now because I was reading the other one first, but this one is going to be great. And I think the reason why they did that is because there's so much overlap between, as you all probably know, between gospel and blues and jazz. They have a lot in common. And this music that I'm talking about now, gospel jazz, really owes a lot to all 3. So it makes sense, if you're going to do any kind of serious study of this music, which I am, to go ahead and find out as much about it as you can, about the people who contributed over the years, as well as the people who are making strides in it now, which I am attempting to do myself too. So So yeah, if you get a chance to check that out, it's another really good book. I just started it, so it's gonna take me a while to get through because it's some really thick, like scholarly reading. But that'll help me. That'll help me as a resource for my own book. So I'm excited about that. And once again, I hope that y'all can join me on Friday for Friday Night Inspiration. And again, I'm going to feature my friend, Miss Leslie Harris, vocalist. And then on Saturday, I'll be doing my, that's at 7:30 in the evening. And then on Saturday, I'll be doing my Saturday Sentiments at 11. So I hope that you all will, join me in all of that stuff. And I need to say this to those of you that are watching on Facebook and Instagram. That are watching on Facebook and YouTube. You'll see a little banner that's going across the bottom, and that's just a way for people to make contributions. You know that being an independent artist is different than being funded by a label. So I am not funded by a label. So I put that up there each time, just so people are able to make contributions, because it does cost money to keep these broadcasts going. It does take money to continue to promote this music. The sales definitely help, but they're not enough to cover the expenses by themselves. And so we want to give you all the opportunity to do that. And folks that are on Instagram, I'm pretty sure there are lots of times that you've seen me list those, but I'll list them again for your sake. All right. So I hope that you all will continue to support the artist, because it does help. You said Georgia sings jazz. Oh, well, okay. I would love to hear you sing sometime. Yeah. And so we can do that. We can do that. So it's, what is it, about almost 9:30 our time. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this one short so I can get back to what I was doing before. But I'm going to make sure that I'm going to make it a little bit easier for you all to get to the links on my website for purchasing the mugs as well as purchasing the t-shirts. You can still do it now, but I want to make it a little bit easier, because sometimes, if something's not easy, folks are not going to do it. But we appreciate your support, as always. And Dr. Will, thank you for being here. Sister Jackie, thank you so much for being here. And Giorgio, it's very nice to meet you. So hopefully we'll see you again soon. All right. And I hope that you all will have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And take care of yourself. Keep listening to gospel jazz. And I want to say to everyone who's watching after this, thank you all for your support. So you all have a good night from wherever you are. Stay safe, and God bless you.